actually have two questions currently in the chat. The first is, how are you using AI to determine who might be leaving my company?
Very quickly, as we mentioned, maybe I can go back to this slide, this part of termination, attrition prediction. So if I understood correctly, how we are using AI to predict which employees are more likely to leave my organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we have different type of categories through this through the machine learning algorithm that we are testing, and we are creating our solution. So some of the few categories are, for instance, genders, for instance, location, tenure banding, or your salary, and education and job levels. So of course, business units as well. So you can see we get the historical data from your organization itself, right? All of the information we are basing on is your organization's information, which we only keep on your organization's tenant. So your data never leaves your tenant. So that's why it's secure, and it's easily governed by your teams. So there is no place for any data security questions. So what we do, we trained our machine learning models with your own data, depending on different categories, and bring the information live and give you which type of let's say age bands or locations, or let's say educations, are more related for your employees to leave your organizations more. Hope that it helps.
Yes, I did receive another question through private chat. Is the HR Analytics Accelerator customizable to fit the specific needs of my company?
Definitely. This is one of the few flexible options on the market. I would say that it is fully customizable for your organization's needs, that for your organization's descriptions, to your KPIs, measures that you would like to implement. So we connect to your organization's data. We bring your KPIs live with your own business rules and business understanding, and from your data we achieve the end results with the expected key figures and calculation methods. Do we have any other questions, Lucia?
Yes, we do. Can I get different managers access to different reports while giving my executive access to other reports? How do you integrate with Microsoft RLS?
Definitely. So that's what I wanted to mention. So when you have different levels of your managers, or let's say executives, managers, HR profiles, HR professionals, so you can easily create certain rules based on your positions, for example, or some other fields from your data sets, and we can create certain rules, for example, for your executives, while your executive could go through row level security and prepare you we can prepare them a full overview of let's say all visibility for HR at a glance, right? While we might be having some of the HR managers, for instance, only responsible for marketing departments. And when let's say Lucia is responsible for marketing department and she would like to go and see all details for marketing department, she can easily log into this link or app.powerbi.com, and when she goes through the dashboard, opens the dashboard, she will be able to only see marketing related information, and it will be automatically filtered for her. This is one of the examples that's how we manage row level security.
Does this answer the question? Please do provide us with a thumbs up if your question was answered accordingly. Perfect. Thank you very much. Are there any other questions? Please feel free to post them in the chat. If not, then now this webinar will be coming to an end. So we will just wait one more minute to see if anybody else has a question coming up. Like Furkan mentioned previously, there will also be a link provided with the live recording, and also a link if you would like to register for a consultation to find out more about any of these solutions or how it can be implemented within your organization itself. So thanks again, everybody, for joining. I do not see any further questions in the chat right now. Oh, actually I do. So currently it takes us months to get our static reports. How long does it take to get these dynamic reports? Can my managers modify them, or do they need to wait for IT?
Actually, I can gladly answer this, that it is a very quick solution to implement. So on average, it definitely depends on your data sources and data readiness. But once your data sources are ready to implement, we expect like 8 to 12 weeks of average implementation process, which is very quick when you compare with the average market implementation timeframes.